today, guys.
To keep my anxiety in check from the robot future that is inevitable.
Yes. We are joined by a very special expert in the field of meditation, which, by the way, is probably one of the last bastions of escapism in today's world, right?
It's an interesting way to put it.
That's one of my grandfather's words, bastion. I love that word. That and halcyon days. That's another. Halcyon is a great word that Pop taught us. Anyway, I don't want to get into
Cranus on the Shannis for.
That's
another one.
Colloquialism that nobody else knows, but still not. It's a great one.
Clever.
Yeah. It's not anything to do with the SATs, but it's still pretty damn good. Anyway, we have to welcome Suze Yalof Schwartz, right?
Woo! To the
who's the founder of Unplugged Meditation, correct?
Correct.
And it's this amazing app, and she teaches you in this crazy world how to meditate. Yep. And by the way, I will just say I'm going to let you speak. We're going to let you speak a lot today because we don't know anything about this.
And that's rare because we usually speak all the time. So
yes, all the time and over each other.
My brothers do primarily.
That's true.
Speak all
and
the
he just
time.
sits there in sunglasses and broods.
Okay.
And he's developed quite a fan base, so he keeps doing it. I feel like
brooders.
I feel like, look, we have talked about therapy on this show and how that's important. Just being able to talk in a free space and that
gives you the
self-reflection,
tools in your life to
communicate.
A lot of we talk about fitness. We talk about body, like working out and stuff like that. And here's another.
This is sort of mental fitness.
Yes.
And one of the things that my therapist always says, and she's always saying, you know what, just try to meditate. Even if you do it for a couple minutes here, 3-5 minutes here. She sent me some little like YouTube videos and things like that. But it's so hard. I had 3 kids. Life's crazy. We're starting this business together. We had a lot of projects. Things are great, but it
seems
hard
overwhelming to fit that in.
Well,
right.
And I've actually been really interested in this topic, but yet someone who's actually really interested still has not gotten over that hump because it's like, how do I turn my brain off? How do I stop all those things from running through it? And it seems, I don't know, I guess I'm kind of apprehensive a little bit about it.
Right. Yes. So you developed about this minute meditation thing, right?
It's a 16-second
16
meditation.
seconds.
And I wasn't the one who developed it.
Okay.
It's called the box breath, and they use it, the Navy SEALs use it to calm down and get clear. And my friend David G., who taught it to me, calls it tactical breathing. So just in case the word meditation turns you off, we can just call it tactical breathing. And I can teach it to you in 16 seconds. And it's like life-changing.
All right, so if you're listening, please listen up. And if you're watching, which I highly suggest,
join us.
Join us on the
really
YouTube channel because this actually is something that I'm excited about because first of all, stress, I get a little high blood pressure, just runs in the family. I feel like lowering that. I feel my heart racing at times during the day. Sometimes, do you ever wake up? I wake up, ever since I've had kids, I don't ever get that sleep anymore. You know that sleep where you woke up and you're like, what happened? I had the best 10 hours of my life.
Right.
I have literally not had that since 2006. It's not happened.
Well, because you need your brain back, okay?
Yeah.
I don't get that because I won't even get out of bed until I meditate.
Wow.
And that's the non-negotiable for me.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and I'll kind of teach you all of my tricks and hacks.
Okay.
But the first one, should we just get into it?
Let's do it.
Let's just talk about a couple of things that you just said, which is I can't turn my brain off.
Yeah.
And I want you to know that you will never be able to turn your brain off until you flatline. And that means you're dead.
That's a good
Our
thing.
brains are designed to think, right? So we have
Okay.
5,000 to 80,000 thoughts every single day. That's like a thought a second.
5 to 80,000.
Most of them are repetitive.
That's crazy.
A lot of them are unnecessary and not even nice.
It's true.
Right? So you're like telling
I
yourself
experienced that.
negative thoughts, whatever. We don't
Yeah.
have to do that.
Okay.
We can unsubscribe from those thoughts.
Okay.
But the deal is you need to sit with them and notice what they are. Because if you're talking all the time, or if you're moving all the time, or if you're doing all the time, you're never actually going to be able to observe the thoughts that you have. So let's get into the whole vibe.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, and by the way, so I was talking to some of the people on your team, and they were saying that they can't meditate because they think too much, just like you were saying. But I want you to think about it like this way. There's only 3 things that happen in every single meditation. The first thing is we breathe. Oops, sorry.
No, you're good.
I slammed that.
It's okay.
We breathe. The
Yes.
second thing that happens is we let it go. We're just present in the present moment. And that might only be for a second. And then our minds wander. We're thinking about the next moment, dinner, or we're thinking about the past moment.
Yeah.
And then we do this, like a bicep curl for the brain. We breathe, let it go, mind wanders, bring it back. Breathe, let it go, mind wanders, bring it back.
It's an exercise.
And imagine this.
Interesting.
So if you're saying, I'm not good enough, I'm not whatever enough, and you're like, wait, you know what? No, thank you. I'm good enough. Let it go. Yeah. we're here now, right? We're alive. Not everybody got to be here, but we
you know
did.
what? You're right.
All right, so let's do this
Every day
thing.
above ground is a blessing, so
Yes.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Because the
not only-
alternative is
not only your parents, your grandparents, but they say an estimate 4,000 to 5,000 people before you it took to get you here.
Yeah.
Their struggles, their survivals, whole
Their
lineages
journeys, yeah.
of tribes and families, just so you could walk on the planet today.
Okay, so I think what we should do is I'll stress you out a little bit.
Okay.
And then we'll do this 16-second thing twice, so it'll
Okay.
be like 32 seconds. And then you tell me if you feel different before and after. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
And then
great.
I'll tell you how to use this thing all the time.
All right.
Okay, so let's begin by closing our eyes.
Okay.
We're
I'm
closing our
already
eyes.
stressed, just not having my
That's
visual.
cool. That's cool. And I want you
awareness.
to visualize or imagine that you have a very important Zoom call, but the Wi-Fi won't start. We've all been there.
Oh, this is perfect
It's
for
bad,
me.
right? Okay.
Woo, it just happened the other day.
And feel that feeling and raise your hand when you feel that stress.
I'm up. My palms are sweaty.
Okay? You have the Zoom call or anything that stresses you out. Just think about it. Great. Okay, you can drop your hand. I want you to sit with that for just 5 seconds. Feel the discomfort. You feeling it?
Oh, yeah.
It should feel really bad. Okay, now we're going to breathe in through our nose to the count of 4. 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Audible exhale out. Relax your face, relax your shoulder, relax your body for 4. And hold. 2, 3, 4. One more time. In through the nose for 4. Holding our breath for 4. Audible exhale out for 4. Relaxing the face, relaxing the body. And hold. And open your eyes. Were you thinking about that stressful thought when we were counting and breathing
In fact, I feel like
at the same
Wait a
time?
minute, I was not.
I feel so good.
That is
This is so
a,
Wait a
weird.
minute, no joke. I
joke.
honestly,
I feel really
what I was
great.
thinking about was the breathing.
strange.
Yeah.
yeah, because you can't count, breathe, and think at the same time. So what we
Wow.
did was we interrupted the pattern of stress in 16 seconds by doing the box breath.
Okay,
Wow.
Suze, you need to be here every Friday.
Well, you don't even need me anymore because you can
Don't
do
say
this
that.
on
We
your
all
phone.
need you, and we need your app.
Yeah, that's what we need. That's what we
In
need.
fact, I would love to I brought you guys some goodies.
Oh,
You wanna
what?
do
We
that?
love
Okay,
goodies. You
great.
brought gifts?
Yes.
It's like Christmas morning, guys.
I brought
know.
gifts because I actually binged your podcast.
Did
this
you?
morning, and I was like, oh,
we're sorry about that.
Look at this.
this. We need T-shirts you can rip
Oh,
off.
meditation, everybody. Look at this.
Mugs.
Look at that, guys.
That is
What is
very
Very
You
cool.
can look at it.
Wow.
Oh, perfect. As you can see, I
You
always
you
wear
can,
hats.
You can make that dirty and run it
this is
over.
great.
I love
anytime.
it.
Okay,
This is
cool.
sick.
I will definitely
Yeah,
wear this.
I'll
This
wear
is
that.
so cool.
Okay, cool.
Look at that.
awesome.
And then
Yes.
I thought you could rip that one up.
Dude, this is so cool.
Yeah, just rip it up.
And
this. Sick.
I'm
wear
going to
this.
replace my mug on the show
Oh, yeah.
That's your reminder to
Absolute-
first meditate.
with my new mug.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Mug, I will do the same.
Yes. Oh, that's a book. I wrote that book.
I'm gonna read this.
With Deborah
T-shirt.
Goldstein.
Look at
us
this.
up.
Yeah.
Unplug, a simple guide to meditation for busy skeptics and modern soul seekers by Suze Yalof Schwartz. Everybody,
And
this
Deborah
book,
Goldstein.
Be Calm, Be Present, Be Happy.
Yes.
There you go.
And then we gave you
got an
the
app?
app. And
This
if you
is
flip
so
this
cool.
over,
is so cool.
also we have a studio in LA, which you can come to at any time.
Really?
Wow.
That's cool. When you guys get
Wow.
a little bit more into it.
Look at
it's
this,
awesome.
everybody. Look at
I'm
this.
already into it.
All right.
So
That was actually, no, that was really
Yeah,
wild.
cool.
Honestly, that was really wild because you're right. I was thinking about breathing in for 4, holding for 4, breathing out audibly for 4, and then holding for 4. And that cycle, you created that
The box.
square, the
Yeah.
box.
Okay. So
And what you're
here-
doing is you're boxing out, I
Yeah.
guess, like,
Well, so what you're doing is you are allowing yourself to interrupt the pattern of stress. So you are pausing, pressing pause on the thoughts that you're having and coming back into the present moment because here's the problem. When you're stressed and anxious, it's probably because you're thinking about the future or all the stuff you have
what
to
it
do
is.
100%.
coming up next. When you're depressed and sad, it's like you're thinking about your childhood and the past
so
or whatever.
Yeah.
So like,
about
here's
your
the deal. Let's get present because this is now, and this is actually the only moment that we have. And if we optimize this moment, then the next moment's going to be great, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people just are so busy not doing things now. And that's the biggest problem, I think. So anyway, I just taught you the box breath, and now you can use that anytime, whenever you need it.
Thank you so much for watching this clip of the Brotherly Love Podcast.
And for exclusive weekly bonus content, join our Patreon right now.
That's right, there's a link in the description for that too. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thanks.